Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Mindset Reset. I'm the host with the most, Doc Favors here. And ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to share with you all. Number one, let's just give it up for all the new subscribers. You all know we have a goal here and we're striving hard to reach that goal. So if you've getting anything out of the content and you actually join us, please do me a favor and hit that like button. If this is your first time here, subscribe to that channel and definitely share it. So for those who are new to the channel, let me just say this. I'm Doc Favors, and what I believe in doing is strengthening the mind so that you can create a better life, okay? As leadership, been in leadership for 2 decades, you all, it's very important to know that leadership is a mindset, right? So today, I'm going to share one of the pieces that I share with some of our coaching clients about overcoming negative thoughts, you all. I recently had a conversation with an individual about, just overcoming negative thoughts. What do you do when, people talk about you or people put you down and so on and so forth? And the reality is this, you all, when you're in any space, but particularly when you're in the head space where you're trying to get ahead, you're trying to move forward, you have to learn how to block out the negative thoughts, which means if you have people who are putting negative thoughts out there, you got to learn how to block out the naysayers and all of that and just stay laser sharp focused, okay? So when it comes to mindset, some would ask, well, how do you stay focused and stay positive even in the midst of things going on that could be wrong or, you being mistreated? And it don't even necessarily have to be your fault. What do? Well, there's a particular book that I read that I use with clients, and it's called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And one of the things that he says in that book, you all, is that when you think on a thing and you want to go to a place, you got to focus on it, because what you think about, you become, especially if you do it over a process of repetition. I believe it in the good book, it says, and a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So we understand, you all, that if we focus on positive things, irrespective of things that are coming that could be out of line, out of whack, out of order. But the reality of it is we want to focus. Now, that's why I say it's a mindset. Because you have some people who would choose to focus on things that are negative, things that are going wrong in life, right? Things that are just happening that you can't or don't have any control over. They're always focusing on, it's a cloudy day. Well, we could still do things in a cloudy day. They just have a negative perspective, a negative outlook, right? And those things you want to get away from, because if you continue to think on those things, then you attract those things to you. And I'm going to teach you all about the law of attraction and things of that nature. We got an announcement coming in the future on the 1st, but I'll wait till then to do that. But as of right now, you all, the question then becomes, dear well, Faves, how do you stay positive when it seems like the world is suggesting only negative atrocities, rumors of wars, immigrant laws, and things of that nature, coming up on another election? How do we stay positive doing all this, you all? One of the things that I teach, one of the ways we stay positive is by, once again, meditating on certain things, which means to rehearse things over and over. You have your daily affirmations, you have scripture, you have goals that you should be looking at, that should be in front of you. I keep a goal card. I also keep a vision board that's up with my business and structure on it, that every time I come into my office, I can look at that. And when I leave my office, I can see it as well. These are things that you have to do on a continuous basis. I often say that consistency is the key to success. Well, when you're talking about guarding your mind and guarding your heart, you all, you have to identify the triggers. Now, those triggers could be people. Those triggers could be past memories. You could see someone or in past relationships, or you could see like something that happened to you, an accident or something like that. And when you know and learn to recognize the triggers, you all, that triggers the negative thought process, then you have something that you have a decision to make. Let me say it that way. So the first thing you do is you meditate and you continue to rehearse thinking on positive things. The second thing you have to do, you all, is learn how to release those negative, toxic thoughts. So as soon as something comes up, or you recognize a trigger and something comes up that is negative, you immediately have to say, you know what, I release that, I take no hold to it, and I block it from going into my subconscious mind. You literally have to release and just almost rebuke, if you will, those negative thought patterns, because if you don't do that, then what I say will happen. You'll start to dwell on it. You'll start to think on it. Then you'll start getting in your head and you'll start spiraling down. Well, why they don't like me? Why this and that? Then you'll become depressed. Then you'll become a whole lot of things can happen, people, if we don't stop the negative thoughts. There's a book that I want to subscribe to you. I want to share with you. I don't have it in hand's reach, but it's by Dr. Carolyn Leaf. I think it's called Toxic Thoughts or something to that effect, by Dr. Carolyn Leaf. And she talks about how your brain has trees, right? Consider your brain like a garden. And when you have toxic thoughts and they just keep coming in, you end up growing. Who switched off my brain? My lovely assistant came and told my wife. Thank you, wife. Who switched off my brain? By Dr. Carolyn Leaf. There's a point there where she talks about these trees in terms of memories, and they become triggers and they grow like weeds in your mind. And the only way to get rid of them is to replace the bad energy, the bad memories you all with positive memories. Okay. So we have to release, denounce, and get rid of those triggers, get rid of those negative thoughts and replace them. His third thing with something positive. We all have some positive memories. And if you don't have any, well, I'm going to just say that we got some positive memories. But the trick, or the goal is not a trick, but the goal is to create more. You see, when you create positive memories, memory that brings you joy, happiness, and peace, and makes you feel good, positive energy, those are the things that you go back to think about when something negative comes across. Now, don't get me wrong. The way life is set up, something is bound to happen. You can stub your toe, your tire could blow out. I get it. But what defines your integrity, you all, as a successful person, as someone who has mastered their emotions, is to be able to get out of it, to recognize it, release it, and then move past it quickly. Okay. That is what I subscribe to. That is what I teach. That is what I teach to some of our clients. And that's what I wanted to share with you all today. So I tend to stay away from the negative conversations, the negative talk, because I found, you all, it doesn't do anything to help me. It doesn't do anything. I'm on a serious mission to help as many people as I can strengthen their minds so that they can start living the lifestyle. See, when you can go where you want to go, when you want to go, with who you want to go for as long as you want to go, that is a great life to me. That is my idea. You know, if you like to go to work and have a good time on your job, you want to have a job in a work environment that breathes positive energy so you can maximize and optimize what you are trying to do on that particular job, right? So this is just a little piece that I wanted to share with you all about the negativity, guys. So with that being said, hey, let's stay positive on purpose. Once again, if you found some value, do me a favor, hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep these algorithms going. And let's share this broadcast so we can get this positivity out in the world. We know some things will happen that are not so good, but we're going to respond and not react in a positive way. Therefore, we stay positive on purpose and not by accident. Once again, this is your boy, Doc Favors. I appreciate every last one of you all. We'll see you next time.